Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you according to your time. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome. Kindly hit that subscription button and then turn on that notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you will be the first to watch it. God bless you. Thank you so much, all of my return subscribers. I really appreciate it. God bless you. So, my wonderful people, this video that you are about to watch is very, very deep. I don't know how to explain. That is why I decided to drop this video so that you will be able to hear by yourself. Because what is in this video is very, very deep. Very, very deep. Very, very deep. This is Auntie Yeye. She has been able to ask Prime Boy and hear his own side of the story. And she has been able to ask Spending and hear his own side of the story. And she was able to ask the nurse that injected MOHBAD, and she hear her own side of the story. Guys, what is in this video is very, very deep. God will bless this woman. She was able to ask these people, hear it from them, how it all happened. And she explained everything in total. And there are some words she said she will not be the one to spill it out, because she was not the only one who listened to these people. When Prime Boy declared wanted by the police, Prime Boy said he doesn't know why Wunmi framed him on something he did not know about. At that point, nobody was ready to listen to Prime Boy. Guys, watch the video. You will discover that even the physical combat, Wunmi lied that it was Prime Boy that got into a fight with MOHBAD. Instead, it was her. It was Wunmi that fought with MOHBAD inside the vehicle. I mean the SUV vehicle they boarded for that show. At this point, my question is, where was the driver? I mean the driver that drove MOHBAD to the show and brought him back. Where was he? And we got to know that Spending was inside that same vehicle. Spending was the one that carried Liam, MOHBAD's son. You will get to know that Prime Boy didn't follow MOHBAD back from that show. They dropped Prime Boy at Ikorodu, according to Prime Boy, that he was stranded. What really happened to MOHBAD? Who injured that MOHBAD hand? Because that injury looks like poisonous injury, like they used something that was poisonous to wound MOHBAD. Under 48 hours, the wound killed MOHBAD. Come, there are more to this than what we see on social media. So guys, watch the video to the end. You will see the untold truth that is hidden in this video. Then you will understand who killed MOHBAD and why they killed MOHBAD. So guys, share this video, let it go around, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you do not subscribe. Hit that bell notification so that you will be notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for your time. Remain wonderful, remain healthy, for the Lord is with you and you are not alone. I remain Mommy Aniema. God bless you. Bye-bye.
I spoke to Prime Boy, and like I was saying, I just forced myself, because when they were donating money for his bail, I tried my best to do it. Mo kàn share, mo wo ti Ọlọ́run ni. If I look at Prime Boy's mother, wallahi, I will not. I will not even look their side. But mo wo ti Ọlọ́run, mo dẹ̀ wo ti pé èmi náà, I have children. That's why I put my money into that thing, to see that they bail him. And yesterday I was giving the report that the police are playing games. They said that the person that they are supposed to is out on a kinikan, not on course this time, and something on duty or something like that. That any asha, they were not able to bail them. Him, apparently, I will not lie, they have granted him bail since when Naira Marley and what's his name, Sam Larry, that same day they granted them, they also granted him. As a matter of fact, his own money was the lowest. Others were 5 million, his own was 2 million. You understand? But he no get am. They came to tell me, I was among the people they told. I said, I know they put mouth. I said that because of what the mother came to do on this platform. We can't be trying to get justice for MOHBAD. Then your son will not say the truth or not talk. And you people are doing like this. Okay. They went to remand him in custody. And they look, everybody they look. Until in the court of law, when they asked Adura, who does he suspect? By his brother. He then said, Prime Boy. In fact, that's when I remembered him. Remember, we have all forgotten about him. Even if we talk about him, we don't talk about him as if he's even out. You understand? Meanwhile, these two people had gone. Sam Larry and Co, they've gone with their shorty. They've met bail bond. They've gone. But the only thing, they go to report at Panti every week. He couldn't meet up. He no gets. His mother sells rice. They are struggling. They are contented. To be sincere, I must not lie. Because if I'm to look at the part she played in MOHBAD's life, if she's like some people, when they place a little part in your life, they would expect MOHBAD to be indebted. But with the way I saw her, spoke to her, and the way I sensed, no, she was so grateful that at least MOHBAD is still carrying along her son. That many places her son is able to penetrate. They mention likes of Bella, even Naira them. That MOHBAD, the son will not have access to those places if not for Prime Boy, will not have access to those if not for MOHBAD. So that was why I noticed that was what I noticed about her. She's contented. And I noticed that her son also appreciates MOHBAD's friendship. In fact, he's very happy to have ever been a part of MOHBAD's story. And not until maybe now that maybe regrets can they say, he would for MOHBAD's sake now, he had to sleep inside cell. How many months? And not months, but almost 2 months. If not over 2 months. If not over 2 months, yeah. So that's what I just noticed about them. But on the day he was told to come, you remember, Lawyer David spoke and said that they should tell him, because the judge ruled that, okay, he should come over for cross-examining, because Adura said the person is suspect by his brother is Prime Boy. And they asked him why. He said because Wunmi told him that it was Prime Boy that fought the brother. So, to him, and the way he spoke, is of the opinion, or he alleged Prime Boy. So, judge now decided to end that inquest that day. But Mohbad's lawyer, that is Baba Mohbad's lawyer now, who is Mohbad's lawyer as far as we understand, he now said, no, judge, it will only be fair. It's an ongoing inquest to have him, Prime Boy, to also come and defend himself. Not defend now, to come and say his own side of the story. This is what brought him back into people's hearts. That's when some people realized that he was still in custody, remanded in custody. After all, many of us have forgotten about him. So, West told them and some people, team Justice for Mohbad and everything, they then called and said they were now telling people to come and donate money for him so that it can be built. In fact, when I was told, I was angry. I said, I'm not doing it. But one or two persons say, I shouldn't do like that. So for this reason, I was made to talk to them. And I'm going to tell you their own story. There are some things I won't finish saying until they all get to the court. I will tell you as far as I want you to go home and put the puzzle together. I started with Prime Boy. In fact, after I finished speaking with Prime Boy, I told them to call me. They were in different cells. And I must let you know, Prime Boy is out today now. He's been out now, maybe 4 hours now. So probably eating his mommy's rice. His head on his mommy's chest. The mother in deep tears. Hot one. Spending 2. Just today, he's been granted bail. But the amounts for his bail, yet unknown. The lawyer to the nurse came in late. He arrived late, so they could not grant her bail. Hopefully tomorrow, but I can assure you people. I asked Prime Boy. I told him, I said, I hope you can see life. This is life. Can you tell me what happened at Ikorodu? He said, no. It is what happened from Lekki to Ikorodu, but he never followed them back. I said, okay, go ahead. He said, before that day, I think some of us are aware of that day, he received a call from his friend, MOHBAD, asking him to come over. That day, he went and got there on a Saturday. And that his younger brother, he mentioned the name of the guy. I've forgotten now. He said his younger brother's birthday was supposed to be the next day. And he intended he will go back. Or better still, in the morning on Sunday, he will return back home to Ikorodu. But Mohbad said No, he's sorry he didn't inform him about his show at Ikorodu, that his friend should stay over at Ikorodu, so that is what's his name? Mohbad said he kí lorúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yìí, Prime Boy should stay over at Ayuba. Thank you. That's the name. That's the name. I remember when he said it, I remember the musician. It's true. It's Ayuba he mentioned. That's the name he mentioned. You are not lying. Thank you. He said his friend then said to him that, okay, he should stay over. That he's sorry that he didn't inform Prime Boy about that concert. So, and he would love him to go with him for that concert. He said, everybody knows how close, that Mohbad personally enjoys him, his company. And everybody knows that. They are too close. He then said, Ayuba's birthday, Ayuba will be upset because he has plans. You understand? I have to be there. He then said, don't worry. He will do the party for Ayuba. What you will tell Ayuba, they are flagging. Why are they going to flag? Don't flag me, oh. Are they flagging? Are they flagging? I'm going to flag. What is happening? I only want to narrate what they told me. Is there any fight here? No. Please press love, like. You have to keep pressing on the love button. When flagging is ongoing like that, if it is flagging, just keep pressing on the love, like, love. Just press it. Put your hand on it and be doing like this. That is the only way. Facebook, we know nothing bad is happening here. We are only having an interactive chat. So you need to continue to press on the love, like button. Thank you. Sister Max, where are you? Longest time. Where about Auntie Tokubo Asamota? Please help me tell her I miss her. I will message her too. So, he then said, Mohbad said he will have a party. As in, you know, like, don't worry. Tell Ayuba, everybody, let us meet up at Lekki after the show. We all meet up at Lekki. I will celebrate it. So, he said, okay. He was happy. That he knows that is how he is. He's always is the life of every party. So he said they got to that was all they discussed. He doesn't know how and what happened. Maybe message, maybe whatever on Sunday on their way to Ikorodu. Mohbad and the wife, they were having arguments. He doesn't know too much, but he was hearing Canada, something like that. He was hearing Canada, you know, and he will hear Mohbad upset. They were arguing in the car, but they were arguing codedly. But he was hearing Canada, he was hearing Visa, he was hearing, and they were arguing, and that the SUV that they were in, the taxi driver will not say he's not aware of the argument, because the argument was glaring, but they were trying to keep it under control in the car on their way going. Until they got to the party, that in fact, to be sincere, he knows that Mohbad was not happy that concert day. because the argument, he doesn't know where but from the household they have started this argument. That was the reason he believes that Wunmi followed them with Liam, and that in the car, Spending was in the car with them, and was with them in the car. In fact, Spending was the one that carried Liam on his laps, and he was sitting at the back. I said, Spending in the car? Really? I'm in shock. We didn't hear Spending in all this story. So reason why I had to speak to Spending. So I said, okay, then what happened? He then said, after the show, he was surprised that this same argument started again after the show. And this time around, the tempo was higher. And he can see that this time his friend was high. And I said, when you say high, what do you mean by what kind of high? I said, he knows his friend. That if I know MOHBAD, when he's angry, he's crazy. My guy, he was saying my guy. He's crazy. He was high. And he was really very angry. So, and they continued this argument. And because he was saying, calm down, and everything, what's all this? He then sent him to go and call Adura. What's this name of this boy? Adura. That it was MOHBAD that told him that Wunmi was in their middle. It was MOHBAD that told him, because he was trying to, like, why are you so angry like this? This thing, you people can go and say it at home. And they were planning to go on because they had plans to go and do birthday at home for, what's his name? Ayuba. And those ones were already waiting at Lekki with the hope of, in one of the people they know, you understand, with the hope of when they land in Lekki, he would then call them over to MOHBAD's house, like, okay, let's party, you understand, as MOHBAD has promised them this whole thing. So he then said that on getting to MOHBAD is the one that sent him to go and call Adura, because he was trying to calm MOHBAD down. To go and call Adura, he was trying to calm MOHBAD down. My guy, they said no Janle now. All this slang, you was still using it. You understand? You can go and all this thing. I don't understand. I go on tempo high. So, and MOHBAD wasn't happy the way he was talking, so he said he should go and call, what's his name? Adura. Adura was not in the car with them. Adura was in the car behind them. He then went to go and call Adura. On going to call Adura, Adura snubbed, what's his name? Prime boy. Like, whoa, Adura was rude to Oun. That's what he said. He said, Adura, rude, don't stop. Why are you calling me? Or not, like, you people leave me or something like that. As in, what's my business? You as in, your brother said, come. You are just acting, you understand, bullshitting him. That maybe Adura too was high, So he went back and was telling MOHBAD that I don't like how Adura does so. But as he was explaining to MOHBAD, Adura suddenly turned up. But MOHBAD being still not wanting to even now, because he wasn't taking side with MOHBAD for being high and acting irrational. Maybe expected that he would now talk to Adura and Adura can handle things. But because he was already reporting Adura to MOHBAD, MOHBAD don't say Adura should go. Malo. Go. He then continued his fight with his anger with the wife. Then was when he started hearing more. That's how we told it. Because Oropo, he said, he told me, he said some things, not only me. I'm not the only one that heard it. So it's not like it's only me. But I just want to say I was on the phone. So then, he then told MOHBAD, my guy, I want people like the driver is a stranger. All these people, no, my guy, no. I be nigga, you understand? That upset. Meanwhile, Liam was in the car on Spendy's lap at the back. MOHBAD then came down from the car. Because of what he was saying, he expected Prime Boy to reason her, but was surprised to see Prime Boy still watering it down and playing it down. Like, you don't talk. You understand? You are high man. You know, you can you know, people are here. He said as he came down, security, he was shouting. So security was there. They should call the security. Driver that drove the SUV was in his car. Spending was there. Mumi was there. He then turned. He came to meet him and opened the door of the car and told him he should get the F out of the car. He thought it was a joke. He said he was not saying, oh, you know, because they have done the same. He said he thought it was a joke. You understand? But when the police, security saw that if he doesn't agree, succumb or come down from that car, anything can happen. They ordered him, held MOHBAD, because MOHBAD would have started fighting him, but there was no fight at all. They ordered him. He was even hoping, try to plead with MOHBAD, but he was so high and angry. Those were his words, high and angry. The little he heard, I can't say it out. He said there was no fight between him and MOHBAD. He was ordered out of the car, and immediately he said he went to meet Obi Kubana to go and report to MOHBAD, to report MOHBAD as the person that brought MOHBAD to the concert. And he was surprised after reporting to Obi Kubana. He expected Obi Kubana. Obi Kubana told him where is this person, where he told him that even the security were the ones that ordered him out of the car. His stuff, they are in the boot of MOHBAD's car. They are meant to go back together and everything. Obi Kubana then told him he should wait, let him go and Kubana chief, sorry, Emma Binu, pay me she rántí ẹ ni mo ṣe sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. I think it's Obi. I didn't know it's Kubana chief. He said Ashe Kubana. Then he then said, the moment he realized that Chief Kubana, even in the car, everybody have started going. Kubana didn't come back to him. That was how he got stranded there. He had to call the people that came to help him. He named the person out of that zone that they left him behind. I said, is that your story? So no fight. Well, because I asked, and you know, people were there. They said the police said you were thrown a fist by MOHBAD, and MOHBAD's hand crushed into the car because he missed. He said, ha! He has been hearing that so many stories he's heard. He doesn't even know which one is real. He said, ma, and he said to other people, please, call the security, call the people, that there were security there. And there were people there. The driver to the car is SUV car. And there was no form of bleeding and there was no fight between them. He said, I said, okay. We asked again, can I speak to Spending? They brought Spending on board. Hello, Spending. If you hear the guy's voice, you will start to cry. The nurse so naim was pass. Mind you, remember I heard something, no? I said there were some things MOHBAD was saying. I will hold on to it. Because if I spill it, ile abaje. Come abaje. That was how they connected. Because they said that one is another cell. They brought that man, Spending, a young man. Spending. Where were you the day this incident happened? He said he was in the car, the back seat. He was the one that carried Liam. I said, so everything was right in your front? He said, yes. I said, can you narrate your own story? I asked a question. Was there a fight between MOHBAD and Prime Boy? He said, no. Nothing like that. That Prime Boy was walked out of the car. In fact, the security, they joined MOHBAD to tell him, go, at least. They were calming MOHBAD down. I said, what happened that caused the fight? And he said, because MOHBAD wasn't getting support from Prime Boy when he was having issue with his wife. So MOHBAD was cross with Prime Boy, as in, you be my person, and they talk all these things. And you are, so Prime Spending just kept quiet, because that's the only way he could handle MOHBAD. If not, if he too says anything, they will tell him, he will tell him to get out of the car. Because they say when MOHBAD is angry, it's like a wild lion. They said this anger is not from here. I said, tell me what happened. He said, after Prime Boy was told to leave, they were now going. Mind you, the question we are asking now, I'm not the only one. So that you don't think only you, they hear everything. He said he heard it clearly. You know, I will just say one part. He said, all apart from some things I won't say. He said, I won't say all. Torí kò dá. He said they gave MOHBAD visa. He said the visa they gave him includes Liam. I said, are you sure? He said he didn't understand, but it was about visa. And that after Prime Boy left they told him to go. MOHBAD came back to the car and he and Wunmi started fighting. He said the driver knows about it. He said the car that broke, before MOHBAD came back into the car after they walked this person away, he said MOHBAD was wearing a ring, a big ring, that MOHBAD used his fist to crack the window. That by then MOHBAD, Prime Boy was no more. He has gone. They've walked him away. He was saying fuck. He said he was mentioning fuck to Wunmi. Then he put his hand, this hand, he used it to hit the side he was sitting, the back. You know the small window SUV, not the main two window. You know that small window at the back. He said that man's car, they should call the driver. The car cracked. He used his feet and the pa. And that all what he was saying, he said them to us. Everything MOHBAD was saying. That it was the security and everybody that begged him. And when he entered the car, he started fighting with Wunmi. But the driver was shouting that, why? That the driver was saying, Shefe Koba Mini, that even when they tried to stop them, but he was holding Liam. The driver was the one talking, and Wunmi and MOHBAD were fighting. He said fighting. They were fighting in the car. He said that as they were fighting, they got to Ebute bridge. MOHBAD then said he wants to throw Wunmi and Liam out of the car. That was when my brain clicked and said, maybe that is what they told Baba MOHBAD. You know, we were abusing Baba MOHBAD at one point. That where did he hear that they wanted to throw Wunmi and Liam out of the car? Where did he hear it? Because I've been thinking, was it during olden days? He said it was when at Ebute, when they got to Ebute bridge, Ebute Meta bridge, that MOHBAD and Wunmi were fighting. Who is this? Sorry. I'm sorry, please. You understand? So he said MOHBAD, even the car hire service man, I think you know the car is car hire. He was saying, "Come on, what is a car hire service?" You know, I think I've been saying taxi driver. Is a car. So he said the man was saying, "Emma Bami." What, as in, what kind of Emma Koba? What's that you want to throw? But that there were some things MOHBAD was saying. And he mentioned all those things. I'm not the only one that heard it. It's not something I will say until I think it is time Wunmi and her family, they face spending and they face what's his name? This boy spending. It was from MOHBAD's mouth. Everything they said he was saying. Opo, I wouldn't want to say it online. I want to keep it for Sowolu, Falano, spending, Wunmi, Prime Boy too, because he heard some. But it's a lot for me to spill. Opogon, there are some people implicated in it. I wouldn't want to spill too much. My heart is broken. He said that they fought in the car, and at a point, these were MOHBAD's word. And he threatened in the car that he would throw Wunmi and Liam And he said some things too on the bridge, Ebute Meta Bridge, on the way home after they've left the concert. And he kept saying some things. The Spendy was mentioning those things. They are too much for me as a mother to say it. I'm sorry. I heard too much today. In fact, as I was hitting my hand on the table, I broke my nail. And I was doing like this. Opo for me as a mother to say it. Just so that you know, I spoke to them. I then said what happened after that, like others were asking. He then said when they got home, they continued. Whatever happened, he doesn't know. I said, did you see MOHBAD the next day? He said he went out. He was only called whilst he was out that MOHBAD needs a nurse to come and treat him, or he was not feeling well. And that he has refused to go to the hospital. Okay, what do you want to do? He said they asked him if he has a nurse, and he uses nurse for Ishara. The nurse he normally will use, MOHBAD uses. He asked them, have you people called? They said they've called, but that he doesn't know if they called anybody. But that they said MOHBAD refused to go to the hospital. He then gave them Nurse Feishara's phone number. On giving them Nurse Feishara's phone number, in fact, he didn't even know there was follow-up or anything. It was Bismi that took the number from who is the DJ. I said, Bismi has already witnessed now in the court of, in the inquest. He said, yeah, the DJ. Remember, Bismi was the one that they told us was cleaning wound. Lifestyle told us was cleaning wound in the morning. If you remember, on Sunday morning, when Lifestyle said on his way out, he saw Bismi cleaning wound and he saw blood. You understand? So, I remember, Bismi. I said, okay. He said he doesn't know anything until he just heard that MOHBAD is dead. And surprisingly, they said it's his nurse that's by MOHBAD. I said, okay. We said, okay. Where is the nurse? He asked that we speak to the nurse. The nurse took him. Nurse Feishara, what happened? In this our life, nobody has ever died in her hand. Why did you then kill MOHBAD? Why did you kill MOHBAD? That is a setup for her. I said, how? Setup. All this explanation. I asked, so, Spending. Sorry. Did you explain this to the police? Yes. In your statement? Yes. And they still detain you? Yes. Prime boy, this explanation, was it given to police? Yes. And they still detain you. So this was the statement you wrote? Yes. Now, nurse Feishara, what happened? That she was set up. No, you were the one that buy MOHBAD now. Because they said you gave injection, lera. She said every injection she gave to MOHBAD. In fact, she said she doesn't even know who is MOHBAD. She doesn't know him. She doesn't know if he's a celebrity or anything. It's after they arrested her. I mean, her mother brought her. She said it was her mother that took her willingly to the place. That was when they knew that he's a celebrity. And she didn't know that he's a celebrity. She said when she got to the place, MOHBAD was very weak. She met MOHBAD weak on the bed. Very weak. She said when she met him weak, she thought to herself, the first thing she can do is to give paracetamol. When she gave paracetamol, the paracetamol she gave is water paracetamol, not intravenous injection. No. No. Now, remember when they said, Adura, did you see anything happen? He said there was a minor argument upstairs after they got back from Ikorodu. Minor argument upstairs was what Adura said. So that you will understand, when the boy said they fought in the car physically and all the things he was saying, when they got back home, they continued the fight. But Adura said it was a minor argument. But Adura was not in the car. Adura was in the back car, where Lifestyle was. To be sincere, Adura wouldn't have even seen any fight, because there was not a fight at all between Prime Boy and MOHBAD. There was no fight. Spending said it too. Now, she said MOHBAD was weak when she got there. So the first thing she did was to give water paracetamol. On giving water paracetamol, as in, I don't know what they call it, oh, please, medical scholars, you know, water, paracetamol, water drinking. That's it, oh. She said he didn't even finish drinking it. He only took a little. And when she saw he was weak, it was Wunmi that suggested to her. You understand? That, you understand? She wanted to give intravenous. She only gave 2 injections. The first she gave, right in front of Wunmi, was anti-tetanus. In fact, Wunmi said that's how he behaves when he takes, how he reacts. Because the moment she gave that intravenous injection of anti-tetanus, he threw up. Paracetamol syrup, oral, yeah. She said with water that he couldn't even take it. That he even spoke. And she was not, but weak. He said it weakly. She was not, you know, that he spoke in Yoruba to her. He spoke when she got there, but he was weak on the bed. So she said she gave the injection. When she gave the intravenous injection of anti-tetanus, the next thing, he threw up. When he threw up, he had goose pimples, that you could see the goose pimples. And he was so weak. And that was the first thing she gave. So when she gave that, Wunmi then said, that's how he behaves. She now went, brought water, cold water, and poured it on him. On pouring the cold water, she now thought of it that she was not saying, no, me eti. She said she was telling Wunmi, me eti. No, don't pour water, stop pouring cold water on him. She was then saying, Wunmi said, no, bo she man she niyen. So she then decided that, could it be that what was the hand swollen and everything, could it be that it's an infection too? Because Wunmi was one that suggested the anti-tetanus. So she still went ahead again and gave antibiotics. She named the antibiotic. Olorun rinu. Oh yeah, maybe some people will write it, but me, I didn't write. Antibiotics. Those were the two things. And Wunmi, it was right in front of Wunmi. Remember, Wunmi told us she wasn't there anymore. She was cooking. She said she never administered anything on him behind Wunmi. Everything she administered was right in front of Wunmi. Nothing. Then she noticed that he was weaker. He was weaker. So she thought to herself to go and buy, I don't know, it's RRT. She mentioned the one morally, oh, weak. Even when she got there, he was weak. So that was why it was suggested to her that because funati tetanus, infection. So anti-tetanus was administered, antibiotic was administered. That was all she administered. But Wunmi, when he was still fainting, kept going. Then she told her no, and he was clothed. Ola Sholara, let me go and get me a so that they can give to MOHBAD. So she went. As she was on her way coming back, she even got back. Not that anybody called her. On getting back, she saw that they had naked MOHBAD. He was only in pants. And they were pouring water on him. And she was like, why are you people pouring water on him? Cold water. Wunmi and maybe DJ Abin Kokon, they were pouring water on him. By the time she touched MOHBAD, he was no more alive. That MOHBAD, it's a setup for her. That's what she understand by what happened to her. And I said, number one, the injection he gave intravenously, those 2 injections, do you know that it can kill? He said never. I don't know, doctors, you people should know now. Is it not possible that it can kill? Injection that they give intravenously, what do they call it? Those 2. She said it can never kill. Is it true? She said it can never kill. That MOHBAD was already weak by the time she got there. Because she said it is 2 injections she gave, only 2 injections, and she named the 2, anti-tetanus and antibiotic, 2. Then only oral, and that till MOHBAD died, as in when she came back to the house and met water, they had naked him, that he was wearing a white pants, that they had naked him, and they were pouring water on him. But when she left, he was weak. And she met him weak anyway. She met him weak. Anyway, so they were pouring water on him. She met them, and she was even angry when she saw then that they were pouring water on him. She said she was asking, why are you people pouring water? You know, at one point, it's like we heard something about water. I don't know where. I just know at one point from all this damn story, we heard water. I don't know where we heard the water from, but I heard the water at one point. But she then said they were pouring water on him when she got. But when she got there, the guy was weak. And there was not a fight. I said there was not a fight. The question I asked, did you ask what the wound you saw and the swell and everything? Did you ask question about what happened? She said yes, that when she got there, she said, what caused this wound? They said he had a fight at the concert. They went a day before. They said they had a fight at a concert. Maybe they went a day or 2 days. You understand? That was what they told her. But she wasn't even interested to know if is a musician, be a bouncer or something, that they had a fight. He had a fight. at the party or something they went. So she's aware that this wound came from a fight he had at a party. You know, he went. So now, that was what the only thing she asked and nothing more. And she didn't even know he's a celebrity. She didn't know if he's a bouncer or anything. That she was set up, and she knows that she has been set up. I said, okay. Thank you. After hearing everything, in fact, there are so many things I would like them to help me ask. Wunmi, all these people, I don't know who they are pointing at. I am scared. Now, the question I want to ask, there are many things they said Mohbad said in the car. Wunmi, I think it is time you go with your lawyer. It's an advice, so you can choose now to tell your sister to come and abuse me again. It's an advice. If it is true, all those things, Mohbad said those things, and they are living witnesses, because poor, I don't want to say it online, but poor, they bad. Ti pọ̀jù fẹ́ mi. Èmi gan bẹ̀rù. Ṣé mo lè fẹ́nu sọ? I think it is time you go with your lawyer, since you have one, and go and tell them what led to the fight between you and Mohbad. It is deep. Go and tell them what led to the fight between you and Mohbad. Why did Mohbad say? Because when your daddy said it, I mean your father-in-law said it, I was like, where this man they hear all these jagbajantis? If not that Spending said it, Olorun me ni believe. Now I believe Mohbad said it. You know, Baba Mohbad said it, that he was shocked that the only child that man that his son introduced to him, that he learned that he wanted to throw the child inside third main library. I will say, where this man they hear this useless thing? He's allowing people to feed him with lies and, you know, thing. He actually heard it. Maybe people they have told, you know, what is suffering around. You understand what is suffering around? Mohbad's word, all what he said in that car is too much. It's actually even affecting those boys psychologically. Our boys here will affect your mental state, you know, especially because he died. So, I will ask you to go. All those things they've heard, tell them the reason that you and Mohbad fought in the car and continue the argument at home. Tell them the reason why he wanted to throw you and Liam. There are some things, so you people I won't open it. Timbashi, no, and you go on ilesu. Ite ń gbọ́ gan. Ó kéré sí nǹkan tí mo gbọ́, etí mi ti scatter. Ọkàn mi gan bàjẹ́. Wàláì ṣebí tẹ́lẹ̀, before I will come out and be abusing Mama Mohbad, abusing Adura, abusing Darusha, èmi gan weak. Mi ò mà lè búyàn mọ́. In fact, mo tired. Mo kàn mú mi ni. My state of mind is shattered. Wunmi, please also let them know, why did that your husband threaten to throw Liam and yourself out of the car on Ebute Bridge? If not, you need to hold Spending, and also they said, and also the one that Prime Boy heard on you people's way from the party to the party. It's too much. Just try and ask. Go to the police, and if not, do something, because this I heard from, and they said those people, they are locked in different custody. They don't have access to each other. You understand? So there's a problem. There's a problem. You have to go and tell the police why you people were fighting. And if Prime Boy said he didn't fight MOHBAD, and Spending, who was holding on to the baby, said that is true. Who is this? Hello?
Hello? Yes, ma. Your micro speaker, ma.
Why?
Yes, ma. I want to talk about the TT injection. I'm a registered nurse. Me, ma.
Yeah, say it in public. You see, this matter doesn't need. It's just you just want to talk about injection.
So the IV TT injection. I've been a nurse for 25 years.
Okay.
IV TT injection is a no. Emi Osape, there is no other complications to this. But me believe me.
What's IVVT? What is IVVT?
IV tetanus injection.
Okay.
Is a very no. It's a no.
Okay.
It should be given IM, intramuscular.
Okay. That is in the bomb.
Yes, in the bomb.
Okay.
Or probably near
laps.
Car or
Okay.
something. Yes.
Okay.
It should go into the muscles, not straight into the IV.
Yes, she said she put it intravenously.
Yes, so that means for him to have that goosebumps.
Yes.
That is only anaphylactic shock at that time. Look at the goosebumps.
Okay, because she said it. She said it that with the moment after Tomufu, only in fact she said it. She said Wunmi was the one that said they should give anti-tetanus injection. Not that she said give it intravenously. She said Wunmi was even the one that suggested it. But then she said she gave it intravenously in the presence of Wunmi. That the moment she, can you let me say what? No, I'm just explaining. No, she's an auxiliary nurse. She's a quack nurse. So she's not a nurse. She's not a nurse. She's not a nurse. She's an auxiliary nurse.
She should take responsibility for that action alone. Every other thing, I don't want to. But for that singular act of a nurse, that means also competence by going to a client's house to give that injection. IV.
No, she's not. Let's not deviate from the issue. The issue now is the real story. Let's not deviate. Let's not deviate from the story. Taking up if you are saying she should take up responsibility for giving intravenously, that is another story. The story here is what led to them bringing her into the house. What made them call, instead of what the story here is. We were told, no. The story here is we were told Prime Boy caused that wound. That is the question mark. So this side, I know what you are saying. I am saying, no. So that part is for the medical field to sort out that. They will sort out that medically. They will sort out that. Yeah. All right. Thank you. So now, intravenously, I don't know anything about it. I am not going to go that route. You understand? I wouldn't go that route because I don't know anything about intravenous injection. My own part is that the story we heard is, why did they keep Prime Boy in detention? Prime Boy was kept in detention for over 2 months. That he is the one that pied MOHBAD. He is the one that caused the bruise. In fact, Adura also said that his suspicion is on Prime Boy. But Prime Boy and MOHBAD had no fights. I don't want us deviating. This call is a distraction. Now, what caused the fight? What brought up that wound that made them call a quack nurse that doesn't know what to give intravenously? And you understand what happened? What is the true story? That's where we are, and that is what I have brought the story from the side of 3 people that are remanded in custody. Prime Boy was in custody as a suspect based on he is the one that killed MOHBAD. In fact, many of you do not even care about him. Many of you are ready that he goes down for it. That he goes down for it. Meanwhile, Spendy agreed or said to us that, truth be told, even the punch he had in the car, that he threw at the car, the fist with his ring, he said the glass to that window did not break. Oh, he said there was no wound. That probably if he had no ring on, maybe something else, is not sure. But because of his ring, that it was his ring, he had this, that he wears this big ring. He had that big ring. When he said he used the word fuck. He said that was his word, fuck. And he hit, and that Prime Boy was no more there. They had chased Prime Boy away. It was the fight between, he had issue with Wunmi. And they said, he said, these were his words. Like I said, I'm going to keep those words. I'm not going to say it online. I expect Wunmi to go with her lawyer and go and answer these things that we have heard. What really happened was the fight, the car, hitting of car. Was Prime Boy there? In fact, Prime Boy didn't even witness hitting of car. He didn't even see any car crash, nothing like that. He said they immediately, when he was trying to even calm his friend down, that they didn't listen to him. Police, security said, no. They were calming MOHBAD down. They told him to go away. He said there was no fights at all. That MOHBAD was trying to hit him like, he should get out of the car. He should get out. He was not trying to calm MOHBAD. My guy, oh, no, nigga, what? He was speaking what he was saying. Me, I don't, But MOHBAD wasn't ready to have it. That he was hot. He was high. They said after he was told to leave, that is, Prime Boy was told to leave, Spendy said MOHBAD was still having problem with the wife. They said he went to that car, like, fuck. That word was what they said he said. And his ring cracked, didn't break, but cracked that window. There was a crack. And the driver of the car wasn't happy. Obviously, he had said he was going to fix it up. Owo now. He had said he was going to fix it up. Owo. So, my question is, my advice and my question is, if I start to talk too much, I will be forced to spill some things. No, I won't be spilling those things. If those things are true, Wunmi will understand me. Wunmi, go to the police. Those things that MOHBAD said that led to him saying he wants to throw you and Liam off on the bridge at Ebute. You know those things, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go and explain yourself. Or they should bring all these people or everybody to the inquest again. Because definitely they are witnesses. And the fight between you and him, it wasn't about Prime Boy. Why? Yes. MOHBAD, the evangelist, yeah, could you kindly clarify this for me, please? So nurse came on Tuesday and met MOHBAD alive, right? Yes. Evangelist, that question I asked, when did MOHBAD die? She said she met MOHBAD at home on the bed, but weak, on Tuesday. She said it was on Tuesday. She said it, but he was weak and he had clothes on. But by the time she went out to come back again, he was now naked, but with white pants. They had poured water on him. They were just pouring water on him. Pa, 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 pa. Even that at a point before she left, not they, Wumi, she said Wumi was the one with her when she administered all those things. Even when he threw up, and she said she went to bring water and was pouring on him, that even MOHBAD said, ma damile mi lori more now. How then damile mi lori? But that he was weak. So that weakness is all what she said. And she is of the belief that she was set up. Those were her words. They set me up. I don't know why she feels so. Maybe if she's given an opportunity that they cross-examine her, she will spill more, because what I wanted to understand by speaking to her was, why did she meet MOHBAD in the house alive? You understand? Did she ever administer any drug or injection? Because we've been hearing, not said I never gave any drug. But the truth is, the drug that they mentioned, police mentioned, that was administered by her, were like 3 or 4. She said the ones she mentioned, these ones I've mentioned, are the ones she said she gave. She mentioned their names, so I can't remember. I'm not in medical field. Maybe others wrote it. Me, I can't remember. As a matter of fact, see, when I was speaking to them, you can see I just jotted SUV. You can see my point. I was talking, and in fact, if you see how I was doing it, I was just taking my own point, the one that really I felt I needed to know, and I needed to come tell us that this is where this situation is. You can see that the story, the only thing that is different in everybody's testimony now is that Prime Boy, who was held in custody, said he's not the one that hurt MOHBAD at any point. In fact, he didn't see blood. There was no fight. There was nothing like that. Meanwhile, Wumi said Prime Boy is the one that fought MOHBAD. Spending said nothing like that. You know, I asked a question at one point. Where was Liam in all this? Where? They never mentioned Liam Spending to us at any point. After all, is the eyewitness. He is the eyewitness from Ikorodu. Come, go back. But we didn't hear about him. He has been in custody since, locked there. He was the one carrying Liam. Why haven't they mentioned Spending all this while? In fact, I didn't even know. I only thought he involved in the medical aspect. He recommended a nurse. In fact, he said he wasn't even in the house when they called him. He said who followed up the nurse was DJ. That DJ was the one that followed up the nurse till the nurse got to the house. He didn't even know that they brought the nurse eventually gone, because he didn't even think the matter reached that extent. He was shot when he heard MOHBAD died. Before he could say Jack Robinson, he was in detention. And he has been in detention until today, when they granted him bail. And the bail they granted him, I won't lie to you people, there's a message that was sent to him. I won't say more. unknown to the people that sent the message, that some of us have been able to speak to them to hear some things. The message is shocking. It is bad. It is dirty. It is bad. I am scared. Ẹ̀rù bà mí. It is bad. I won't lie to you people. It is bad. Mo ń ṣẹ́nu kò ní. Tí bá ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀, mo fẹ́ balẹ̀ jẹ́ ni. But I will leave it to Aloba's family. Maybe soon they will say it to the world. And I believe all these people too, as they are with their family, they will be telling their family. Because I noticed that the day Mama Prime Boy came here, they were saying, what is the about? I was even very irritated. That was why I told them, let your family, let this boy go and say his own truth. Be truthful. That's the only thing that can set you free. You don't have to keep secret with the dead. You know, if you were on this chat, on this particular chat, that day they brought Mama Prime, said, just say your own truth. Be truthful. If not, I see sheke like this. The woman started shouting, sheke. Ah, she was shouting like an illiterate. Sorry. I told her, please, madam, platform me. Odabo. Kuro níwájú mi. If not, I won't even put Matt in this raising of fund for his bail. Me ní parọ́. I was irritated. How can you be advising people to say their truth? As if it concern me. Assuming they have sentenced as child to life imprisonment for buying MOHBAD. You think anybody will care? You think anybody will care? Nobody will care. Nobody will care. Say your truth. You can't be keeping secrets with MOHBAD. MOHBAD is gone. He was trying to protect MOHBAD so that his story won't be out there. You understand? Ẹni tó ṣèwájú tó tún fẹ́ ṣẹ̀yìn ni Prime Boy. Ó fẹ́ ṣèwájú, ó fẹ́ ṣẹ̀yìn. Meanwhile, what he threw under the bus. Just say your own side of the story. If you were on this chat that day, remember the mother was coming here to shine. Prime Boy's mother, Moshele Wakuro lórí platform mi. When they detained that child, this is where you will stay. Because the moment they heard Adura saying what he heard from Wumi, when he said he heard, he didn't see the fight. Meanwhile, Prime Boy said no fight. Who is not lying? But the statements from them, I have up to 5-6 things said. They are allegations. They are not just stories. They are allegations that truly will back up the fight MOHBAD and Wumi had. Those things, tí MOHBAD ń sọ, tí orí ẹ̀ fi ń ya wèrè níjọ́ yẹn, ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀. The allegation. And that's the reason why Wumi needs to go. Because those are allegations. Those things are deep. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ó dẹ̀ pọ̀. Ó pọ̀. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ̀rù bà mí. Ha! In fact, mo ti pẹ́ láyé, to God be the glory. Mi tún mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tàbí ó yẹ ká máa continue. Please, mothers, take care of your sons and daughters. Me too, I'm talking to myself. What they are doing out there, ó pọ̀ o. Ó ti pọ̀ jù o. It's too much o. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. It's time that they all go. All of them. They should go and meet the police. They need to open this case. They need to start to find people that are culpable. Some people need to go to jail. Ẹ̀wọ̀n yá. Ẹ̀wọ̀n yá. ẹ̀wọ̀n ó ti yá àsìkò ẹ̀wọ̀n dé. It's a big issue and it's serious, but like I said, I would prefer to keep you in suspense. Mi ò fẹ́ ọjọ́ ẹkún yẹn síwájú. I'm not trying to make you people cry later. It's better I save you people tears, because if some of you here, there will be riots in Lagos State tomorrow. I'm telling you, there will be riots. Ikorodu people will rise. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. I've said my own. I have to go. I've listened to 3 people. Thank God we've listened to Wumi. We have listened to Adura. We have listened to DJ Bismi. We have listened. Now, I have heard from these other 3 people. And what they have told us will shock me. Wumi said she was only there for 1 injection. And I'm thinking, there was no need for her to say she wasn't there for the second one. Okay? You understand? I'm thinking, you know, that Adura, true, the lady said it, that she saw them. She mentioned them. In fact, she did say this person's brother, so, but they were not with them in the room. They were not with she, Wumi, and Adura in the room. And she met MOHBAD weak. My question is, why was he weak? Why was he weak? And she met wound, hand swollen, and Wumi told her that it's good that they quickly give him anti-tetanus. She said she has been set up. What does she mean by that? That she was set up. What does she mean by what sets me up? What is the meaning of that? That's why women need to go. And all of them, all what they said is about the fight. Prime Boy didn't say he saw fight. He said they were arguing. You understand? He said the argument, they were heat of argument from Flecky to... It was at a point he now heard the reason, but they were coding. They didn't really want him to hear. But at one point, his friend's head was hot. He said, saying some things out. So that's why he was able to grab some things. But spending that one heard more, because at a point, MOHBAD was out talking all. Then wanted to wind down. They said he even wind down. That the man driving, he said, that doesn't mean something. He said that the man driving said, do you want to get me to what kind of to calm down? It was the driver was calming them, that they fought physically in the car. That they fought physically, not mouth argument now, like this person said they had. He said, and Prime Boy was no more there when MOHBAD hit on the side of the back SUV, SVC, àbí kí lorúkọ mọ́tò yẹn, SUV nǹkan tó sọ nìyẹn. Ó ní ring ńlá ló wọ̀ pé ó fi gbá window glass ẹ̀yìn yẹn. Ó ní, and that glass is son. Only the driver got upset pé ó dẹ̀ sọ pé kó má wọlé wọn sanwó wọn sanwó. You know when you hear that, what does that mean? They were calming him down. He got back into the car. They were fighting. Pé wọ́n bẹ̀ sí máa yọ iṣẹ́ síra wọn nínú mọ́tò. That the driver was for the Uber, car hire ló pè, not driver taxi. He said car hire. Torí kí máa car hire ni ó pè. He said car hire. He didn't say taxi. Car hire. We heard a different story. We heard MOHBAD was Prime Boy was who he was fighting. Prime Boy knew there was no chance for that. He was even trying to plead with MOHBAD. And it's because he wasn't taking side with the way Mohbad was shouting and talking, exposing some things. And people were there. He didn't want Mohbad to be talking anyhow, be doing that. He said that Mohbad should calm down, get home. And for this reason, because he wasn't getting support for him, Mohbad told him to go and call Adura. On getting to Adura not too fun. No, but me, cause Sean on there wo pe that's rude. On there padà on fẹjọ́ sùn Mohbad. Only while they were saying it, before he knew what was happening, Adura had come. And when Adura came, Mohbad didn't say anything. He didn't even say about, talk about the complaint or anything. No. Mohbad just said, come along. Because he had not come to report Adura. Then Mohbad continued again the fight with the wife. They wanted to say, no, pé ó rí Àdúrà sí kò bá sọ̀rọ̀ kò sọ pé bó ṣe sóhun ó tún fẹ́ máa continue why tó ṣe calm down inú wa bí Mohbad sí òun got angry towards him came down from the car ó tàn ó dẹ̀ wá sí side ó ṣí mọ́tò ní kò ń bọ́lẹ̀. The fact that he did not want to calm down was saying, my guy, gee, man, nigga, bí kinní kan, kò lè tó him calm down na kinní kan. Ó ní Mohbad, ó ní last tó ń rí Mohbad nìyẹn. He even broke down in tears. Mi ní parọ́. He broke down. He broke down that how he wish he knew Pomaku. How he wish. Maybe he would have followed him. Maybe he would have stayed with him. He would have tried. You understand? He didn't say all that. Oh, a minimum combat role. Those were the things that brought me tears. Oh. When he was sustaining, he broke down. His story is bad. He's spending that has comprehensive of it. All what they said in the car. Ìyẹn kàn tí ẹ sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ ni. Mo ti gbé sọ́kàn, mo ti gbé sórí. The best thing I will advise them is they should go to the police. They need to find who is culpable for us, who is going to spend life imprisonment, and other things that need to be done. Mohbad said a lot, and he has witnesses. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ gan. Mohbad said a lot. He said a lot. I can't say them. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ wa. The things these kids they do is too much. What I heard, iti mi ti kún. Orí mi ti scatter. Ẹ̀rù ń bà mí. Mi ò tiẹ̀ rí irú ẹ̀ rí. He said, in fact, I'm seeing too much. So, what I will advise, and I will still say it again, Wunmi, it is time you stand up, go to the police, take your lawyer. All these things that they have said, all these people have as eyewitnesses, if they are lying, go and say it at the police station. If they are saying the truth, now tell this truth and the real story. Let everybody face each other. It is time we know the truth. Time is ticking. We want to know the whole truth. I do not think anything like autopsy is done, and there's a reason for that. In fact, Mohbad made mention of it. You see some things I heard, as if the boy knew he was going to die. He spoke too much in the car. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Àní Mohbad, but he needed to leave this story. And guess what? We would never have heard of what he said if I didn't speak to Spending and Co. He spoke too much. If when later the truth start to unveil, you people will start to slap yourselves, as if he knew he was going to die. It also wrote you. If you hear from those people, Mama Kenny, Mama Kenny, but was he really human? She was it that guy? Was he really a human being, or is an angel that came into the world to do some things and hesitated? And you wonder why, just for this guy's matter, we have been on it for months. He spoke many things in the car that is affecting those boys psychologically. Because as he died, now they realize that he was actually, even in his anger, he was passing messages to them. Even in his anger, he was passing messages in the car. I don't think the man that owns the car even knows that the boy is dead. From the way they said it, I don't think they got in touch with him. Police did not do investigation, read their side. Even all the people that are what do they call them? Security. They didn't reach. They didn't even call Obi Kubana priest to come and do investigate it to that extent. As a matter of fact, can I shock you people? Let me put it aside. They to an extent that there are some things that they want it covered up. There was a message sent to Spending. I have the message with me. It's really a shame. It is sad. Christian, láìtí wá ìsinmi. Àárín ọ̀tá ló wà. Ẹ máa kíyèsára. Mothers, fathers, take care of your children. Ogun nílé ayé o. Take care of your children. Before your children marry a son or a daughter, make sure you go into prayers. Always check the background of every home that your daughter or your son is about to go into. And many of us, our behavior online, it should be a criteria. I have seen some people, my kids can never marry their son or their daughter. This MOHBAD case have revealed a lot of people and people's background. Go and try and be praying about your children. Ibi tó bá máa gbẹ́sẹ̀ sí, ọkùnrin obìnrin o, ọkọ tó bá máa fẹ́ o, ìyàwó tó bá máa fẹ́ o, in-laws o, tó ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ní, ó ṣe pàtàkì. MOHBAD spoke in the car as though he knew he was going to die. That's the way it's affecting those boys. If it's abroad, they would have started treating those boys psychologically. They would be taking care of them because his word is tormenting them. The guy is more than what we all think he is. The guy is more than what we all think he is. I don't think he's a human being. Wallahi, take it or you leave it. The woman that told Mama MOHBAD pé ọmọ tó ń bọ̀ ọmọ ológo kan ni. It's not about the money. You remember his lifetime, nobody knew him. And he was so humble. How can somebody with that kind of humility die and turn the whole world all around? People are having so much unrest until justice is served for that boy. The kings, ọkàn wọn ò ní balẹ̀. Governor Sanwo-Olu, ọkàn ò ní balẹ̀. Wọn ò ní sùn kí orin yẹn kó sound. Bọ́lá Tinubu gan ní èyí tí wọ́n ń bá lọ ẹ̀, ó máa dìde. There's no time he will not answer. He will have to answer. Ta lọmọ yìí. Ẹ fún justice ẹ. Yes. Ó sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan. There are some things he said in the car. That's why I want Wunmi herself to go with Spending and Co. Kí wọ́n lọ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So that the people that need to go to jail, tí wọ́n máa fún ní life imprisonment, kí wọ́n tètè gbà ká nísinmi. Because MOHBAD is not ready to rest in peace until justice is served. That is his reason for coming to this world. Kò ní sùn, kò dẹ̀ ní fún everybody tó ti ń dá sọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí nísinmi until a rí báyìí pé ó fún justice is served. I won't say more than that to you people. If I tell you people, you are saying you can't sleep and I didn't even say anything. I already told you the story. If I tell you all what that boy said, he already, in fact, all that happened to him, he said it in the car. And he was angry. He was shouting, he was fighting. And he said many things. All the things that's even happening now, there were some things that Spendy said, but there are still things that is worrisome. It's as if he knew he was going. As Ben, you know, he was after. He said, but when he said this kind of thing, why didn't you call his father? Why didn't you call his father? Prime Boy was just crying. The boy was just crying. Prime Boy. He broke. He broke. The nurse said, who set him up? She was mentioning name. In fact, even they couldn't bail her today. Even Spending gone. Shele. Me, I won't put my mouth. But I want to go oro. Ati bere questions. Ati monko upo. My own is that everybody, I'm at this station. Everybody lost his station. The one that you have, your lawyer. Wunmi is the one person I would tell, go to the station with your lawyer. All this story now that you people told them at inquest is different from what these 3 people that have been in custody they are saying. So it is you people versus these people. Who is lying? Who is lying? Aside that, my question is, what made MOHBAD say he wants to throw you people kuro ninu moto that the drivers there saying, why do you people want to put me into trouble? Why are you people doing this? What is the thing that made MOHBAD whining down that he wants to open the car on motion on Eco Bridge, Butemeta Bridge? Tony Umfesoy, you are till Liam Sinu Bridge, Sinu Ikini. What happened? He mentioned it. He said some other things, many things. Those are the things you should go and tell them at the station. Go, because they have said them. A time will come, I will be talking about it, but not now. Until when this case is concluded. I'm scared. Go and tell them. Carry yourself. Get everybody ready. Let everybody go and say the truth. Say your truth. If they are lying, counter them. It's not third mainland. They said Ebute. That's what they told me. Ebute Meta Bridge. They didn't say third mainland. Don't come and add my own. Well, I didn't say that. They said Ebute Meta. The boy said Ebute Meta. He didn't say third mainland. If he says third mainland, I will say third mainland. So you can't be the one telling me what to say. I'm referring to you that wrote Ebute, that wrote third mainland. He didn't say third mainland. It's Ebute Meta at Ebute Meta Bridge. Yes, Yalaje courtroom. That was what Spendy said. There was nothing like Baba said third mainland. He said the boy said third. When we got to third, he wanted to opened the door on motion and he said said some things. Ìyẹn gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mo hold back. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló lead sí pé ó wá fẹ́ ṣe action tó fẹ́ ṣe yẹn and many other things. Point yẹn tó 7, and in some of the things he said, it shows that he knew he was dying. There's in those words, he knew he was dying. You know, Tagbalagba bá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn say, sign yẹn now. Those things he said meant so heavy. Èbúté èrò, bridge, Èbúté èrò, okay. Okay, Èbúté èrò. Is there a bridge there? Gbémisọ́lá Ọdún say, Èbúté ṣá. They mention Èbúté. No, Èbúté bridge. It doesn't matter. Ṣá ibi tí wọ́n sọ fún mi ni mo ti sọ yẹn. You people should please. It's not. It's bridge. They said bridge. I don't know. It's bridge. It's bridge. There, please. All that don't matter. Please. All that. All this is what I don't like. What has that? What is knowing the bridge going? How is that going to help you people now? Èyàn ní wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan níbi bó jẹ́ Tọ́bẹ̀là náà bó jẹ́ anywhere. Why are you people Èbúté Mẹ́ta Èbúté? Is that this is what I don't like about we Nigerians. We are going this way. We are talking about something important. Ẹ má bẹ̀ sí máa sọ di comedy. What's about Èbúté ro Èbúté Mẹ́ta Èbúté? Anything Èbúté ṣá Èbúté. What matters is the bridge. And that is not even what matters. The problem is, why did he say he wants to throw the two of them out? Not spending. Tó gbọ́mọ dání o. In fact, ó di ọmọ mú pé òun fẹ́ ṣe ni. Ó fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ tán ni. Ó fẹ́ gba ọmọ, ó fẹ́ ṣe ju. Please, I don't want to talk too much. I want to talk too much, jàre. I want to talk too much. Pé ìyá ni mí. I'm a mother. So, ìwọ̀nba tí mo lè sọ nìyẹn. They should go and sort it out. My own is, I want to know who is culpable. Wetin pa Mohbad. Kẹ́ni yẹn tètè wá máa lọ. Bó jẹ́ méjì, bó jẹ́ mẹ́ta ni kẹ́ tètè wá lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n gbére. But I must let you people know. Ọwọ́ ti kanwọ́. Because that is the reason why politics is being played here. Station settled. All stations settled. No case. Ibi tó ti jẹyọ, gbogbo yín máa máa rí láìpẹ́. All stations settled. No case. It actually happened. But àgbà kì í yára yánu sọ̀rọ̀. All stations settled. No case. You remember that when they went to get documentation, death certificate for Mohbad at Lekki there, you know the place they went to? They were there for 3 good hours. I have asked the question here, and I'm still asking again. Who called Sam Larry and told him that they were in the station? And should there be a death certificate given, that means that we have to put Mohbad's body in the mortuary. Or a death report, what they call it, clinical report. And they told that man, we are not giving you any reports. Hence the reason why they couldn't keep Mohbad in the mortuary. Then Sam Larry said, all stations settled, no case. Who called Sam Larry? Who told Sam Larry about it? They are aware. Sam Larry, you know what you did. You are not the one that buy Mohbad, but you know politics is in play here. And you know why. You know what Mohbad got himself involved in with you. You know why you were chasing Mohbad here and there. Wunmi, you know why Mohbad was being chased up and down by Sam Larry. Ọjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Tito, mo ń bá bọ̀ ni. Those were part of the things Mohbad mentioned in the car. Ewo. All stations settled, no case at all, is a true life story. But it is not time to spill it to that extent. Kó máa rókì lọ́kàn gbogbo everybody tó lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú MOHBAD àtàwọn tó filé ayé sú MOHBAD àtàwọn tó ń ṣe conspiracy so that we will not get justice for MOHBAD. Kó máa rókì lọ́kàn gbogbo yín. Ìdájọ́ gbogbo wa ó kù sí dẹ̀dẹ̀. Ìdájọ́ gbogbo wa ó kù sí dẹ̀dẹ̀. I beg to take my leave, everybody. I've been able to summarize for you people what I learned from these people, okay, and heard from them. I've been able to summarize. All stations settled, no case again. Remember that word. All stations settled, no case again. Try and think of it. How many people were with MOHBAD, his corpse, at the police station when he was taken there? Darusha, Wunmi, Baba MOHBAD, and the ambulance driver. Now, question yourself. Who was speaking to Sam Larry? And he said, all stations settled, no case at all. And they were forced to go and bury MOHBAD like a chicken. Darusha, I've not finished my scores with you. Shongbo, you are the only one I have business with. Because I know the others, justice is going to fish them out. I'm still waiting for your sisters to tender you. I've already informed the people in the village, and 3 Ailala is ready for you. In Ikperu, in Edition, and in Odiremo. If you can survive the 3, which I doubt, I bet is the first one, you are down. Please come out. I just want you to just come out with what you have said about MOHBAD, and you are truthful with it. Just come out and say you are ready to go to Ailala. Just, you will only say if I have not been loyal with MOHBAD and all what I said in that story that you wrote out for people is true. If it is true, then they will take you back home. Your stomach will swell like this. I've already informed them. They said they are ready. In fact, I can do video. I can tell them to do live video. They have masquerade that are naturally, they say there. They are in those 3 places for you. They are ready. They call them Ailala. If our government can even start using that, there's no need for this, all this police station and all these people are going to. Ailala is the best for this kind of thing. Let people just they die. Fight. They follow MOHBAD. All stations settled. No case at all. There are some things happening politically that MOHBAD, and that is why this politics is in play for him. It's a lot. Oh, deep. Ó dàbọ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn. Àwọn tó mọ MOHBAD, ó mọ gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. MOHBAD dẹ̀ pariwo. Ó sọ tó. Ó sunkún tó. Ó pariwo. Even that day, he was saying it in the car. They didn't know that is his last. They will hear from him. Good night, everybody. I love you all. God bless you people. Bye. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. God bless.